Good morning. Besides being stewardship season, November is a month about gratitude. My friend Heather has just finished her second gratitude journal to help people develop gratitude practices. One day last week, she posted on Facebook, "What's the silliest thing that you're grateful for?" So don't get me wrong, we're grateful for a lot of things at our house. For the last month or two, I've had the kids share what we're grateful for every night at prayers. But for the purposes of this exercise, the silliest thing that I'm grateful for is programmable thermostats. For the last, every morning when I wake up before the sun to start my day, when it's dark and cold and hard to get out of bed, I go into my bathroom and it's warm. And I smile and I get to my day. Only yesterday, it wasn't warm. I had to get up super early. I didn't reprogram my fancy weekend program, and so it was cold. This church is like my warm bathroom. A lot of things go into having a warm bathroom in the morning. The bathroom got built. Someone invented that programmable thermostat. My dad installed it. I programmed it. And a lot of things go into this church being the warm, energetic, welcoming place that it is. You've heard the wonderful stories over the last several weeks from wonderful witnesses. Stories about how the missions of this church help people, how the people of this church help people, stories of how we're family. I'm sure you have your own stories. I'm sure you know of 100 things this church has done in your membership lifetime for you, for your friends, for this community, for the world, for people you don't know. But getting back to stewardship, you've heard it before, but it needs to be said again and again. God works through each of us, ordinary people. And part of that is the invitation to be part of the work of this church through giving money. We don't like talking about it, but we have to. It would be great if Good Works paid for staff and paid for the building repairs and paid for the new programs and yes, the heat. But it doesn't. In the last year, we've fed an awful lot of people at Serious Soup and educated an awful lot of people through adult ed and Christian ed, including confirming some of the most amazing young people that I know. In the past year, I hope your heart has been warmed and your spirits have been lifted with wonderful worship services, inspiring music, picnics and outings, and maybe even the Christmas pageant. We've certainly energized downtown Rockford and beyond with open doors and open arms, food and clothing and other services, the highlight of which, for me at least, was the welcoming of KFACT into this building. After the huge efforts of many of the people in this room, we are making a name for ourselves in this community. But the work doesn't end here. I don't know for sure what the next year will bring, or years, but God knows, and I'm full of optimism and anticipation for what's next. Are you? Today, we're invited to turn in our stewardship pledges for 2020. Together, we provide the budget for all the programs and dreams that we have. The leadership of this church strives to be good stewards of your money, the building, your time, talents, and all of the resources. But it's in each one of our hands to be part of that. The basket in front is for our pledges, and the offering plate is also there for your offerings. The ushers will also come around for those of you who are unable to come forward. But we shall now receive our offering and pledges.